Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live. This is a special Your Deck Live today. I got a few modifiers here. So, of course, Your Deck Live, the basic premise is that you submit deck lists to me and I play them. Right? That's the basic idea. Well, there's a few modifiers available to your Deck Live experience. And one of them is, of course, the double dip. You've seen that one a few times already, where you submit your deck, I play it through a league, and then I tune it up to what I think is optimal, and then play it again immediately, rather than just kind of leaving you off with a new list. But there's another option as well, and that option is called the Brew, which you can see right here on my website, jimdavismtg.com. And the Brew is pretty simple. It's where you have an idea, not a deck list. So you have an idea in your head, and it's a card you like, or a combo you want to try, or something, but you can't really get it to work, and you're just not really sure, and you're like, Jim, I want you to build a deck based around this. And you just give me the idea, I build the deck for you. So this is the Brew, but it's also a double dip. This is part one. So all the modifiers are here. We're basically playing Tony Hawk, and we hit the ledge gap, as well as the triple modifier, as well as the here I am, doing everything I can, holding on to where I am, pretending I'm a Superman. Sorry, I just had a flashback to a days long past. So, the Brew, a double dip. This is for GloryMTG, and GloryMTG wanted me to build a deck around Westvale Abbey. So Glory watched me poo-poo the card a little bit on some stream, and I don't remember what it was exactly, but he just thinks the card is super sweet, and it is super sweet actually. And my instructions were to build a deck based around Westvale Abbey that primarily wins the game with Westvale Abbey in Pioneer. So I took that all the way here. This deck is going to win almost all of its games with Westvale Abbey. So what did I do? I built kind of like an Elves lands deck. And goals with Westvale Abbey. So Westvale Abbey is obviously a very powerful card. Let's read it real fast. It's colorless land, which is usually the knock against it because it's a colorless land. And colorless lands have an opportunity cost for sure. And pay 5 mana, pay 1 life, make a token. That part's not so good. Pay 5 mana, sacrifice 5 creatures. Pretty heavy cost. You transform it, and it becomes a 9/7 flying lifelink indestructible haste. Ormondal, the Profane Prince. And that's a big boom boom. Alright? It asks a lot, but 9/7 flying lifelink indestructible hastes win the game pretty damn fast. And there are definitely a number of the decks in the format that just can't deal with this card. Mono red, mono black, Dimir. Just can't touch this card. Just can't touch it. Can't touch this. And so that's Westvale Abbey. And of course, the issue is we need to have 5 creatures that are worth sacrificing. And we need to have enough mana to have the Westvale Abbey and activate it. So elves are a logical choice. And we're playing a lot of elf stuff. Obviously, we're playing for Elvish Mystic, for Llanowar Elves. We're playing for Dwynen's Elite, because it's 2 creatures in 1, which is great. And we needed more than that. Elvish Visionary, too, just an easy cantrip. We wanted to make sure we found our Westvale Abbeys, and we wanted to make sure that we were kind of doing enough stuff with them to really make it matter. So we turned towards this kind of weird landy, tutory elf package, where we have Elvish Rejuvenator, card very well known for getting a Field of the Dead. This can come into play. It's creature to sacrifice. It finds Westvale Abbey, and it gives you extra mana to sacrifice, so perfect for the deck. And a little known card here, it's actually really, really powerful. Elvish Reclaimer. It's 1 mana for a 1/2 elf. It gets +2/+2, as long as there are 3 or more land cards in your graveyard. And you can pay 2 and crop rotation. So sacrifice a land, search a library for a land, and put it on the battlefield. So we have a cool little, like, sub-land theme here, where Reclaimer can get us the Westvale Abbey, but can also get us a few other cards. We have Mutavault, we have a Hostile Desert, we have a copy of Sea Gate Wreckage, which is a nice way to draw extra cards. So obviously we're going to dump our hand pretty well here, a lot of mana. So Reclaimer is very cool. It's also a threat in and of itself, because the becoming a 3/4 is pretty big, honestly. And we have ways to put lands in the graveyard as well. Also playing some Deathrite Shamans. It's an elf, makes mana, has some interaction with your opponent. Against Lotus Breach, you can take their cards out of the graveyard, things like that. While also being a mana accelerator, because we have a number of ways to put lands into our graveyard. Reclaimer being one of them. But also we're playing 4 copies of Satyr Wayfinder. Same idea, where we're looking for our Westvale Abbey, making land drops. This is essentially just an Elvish Visionary that will draw you a Westvale Abbey sometimes. And we're also playing 4 copies of Glowspore Shaman, which is a 3/1 creature for 2. It's fine. Similar to Satyr Wayfinder. I mean, not really, because you don't get to draw the card. But you get the mill 3. If you hit a land you want, you put it on top. Otherwise, you're just milling some cards. So it's an elf, a little more threatening. Puts cards in the graveyard for Reclaimer and for Deathrite Shaman. And then help find Westvale Abbey. And just fine. Just an elf. Serves a purpose. The light black splash here is to help facilitate Deathrite Shaman. And also give us 4 copies of Thoughtseize. So sort of in like a Dark Depths Legacy kind of way. We're trying to Thoughtseize them, take their 1 or 2, slow them down a little bit, and then slam Westvale Abbey. We're staying away for the most part from tribal win conditions. We're not playing Collect the Company. We're not playing Shaman of the Pack. We're not playing the 2-mana Elf Lord. However, I am playing 2 copies of Icon of Ancestry because this is a nice mana sink. It's a way to make our elves actually threatening with the Crusade effect, while also being a mana sink because we're pretty heavy on mana and pretty light on action at times if we don't really get the Abbey going, or if we're playing against a deck that is able to answer Abbey. So if they're playing Brazen Bar or Thing in the Ice, or cards that make our Abbey look kind of stupid, Teferi, Time Raveler. Icon's pretty nice. So that's the main deck. Only 18 lands because we are so mana heavy. We have 11 mana creatures. We have 8 cards that find lands at 2, 4 cards that find land at 3. Visionary draws cards. So very light land count. Very light land count. And sideboard is all hate cards. Damping Sphere for the Lotus Field decks. Pithing Needle for the Heliod combo decks. Abrupt Decay, just as a catch-all. Thorn Lieutenant's our card against mono red and Chain Whirler removal decks, things like that, because killing it gives us token, obviously. And playing this over something like Shaper Sanctuary, because we're not really concerned with our things dying to 1-for-1 removal, because all of our cards suck. Because realistically, like, you gotta shock my Elvish Mystic, or you gotta fatal push my Elvish Visionary. So don't really care about our cards being killed. We care about putting a board presence in play. And against mono red, we just need to survive to cast Westvale Abbey. So Lieutenant does that pretty well. A couple of Vivien Reids against blue eye control. Pretty easy to cast a card on turn 3, and it's a powerful card. And 3 copies of Stain the Mind. This is going to be our card against Lotus Breach and Inverter combo. This is just a Unmoored Ego effect with Convoke, which is pretty good. So you have lots of crappy things to pile up on it. So that's the deck. Downtown Abbey for GloryMTG. This is a Your Deck Live, the Brew double dip. All the modifiers are here, and looks pretty fun, honestly. Pretty stoked about this one. Hopefully MTG or GloryMTG likes it. And looking at chat real fast. Have I chosen a champion for Worlds? Yes, I chose Paulo Vitor Demo de Rosa. Didn't put too much thought into it. Paulo's just really good. Stain the Mind, I saw an article about anti-combo cards in Pioneer, and it wasn't on there, so it must suck. Well, we have some specific reasons why it's good in this deck, for sure. So, folks, check out CoolStuffInc.com, CoolStuffInc.com. Your number one source for all your game shopping needs. Go buy your Stain the Minds. That's right. Also, check out my articles. I do a video Monday, article Friday. Yesterday's Monday video was all about Saram Auras. The black-white Saram Auras deck Ken Yukihiro played at Players Tour Nagoya. Came in second place. And then on last Friday's article was all about all the best sideboard cards in the format to attack the combo decks. How to beat all these stupid new combo decks trying to turn Pioneer into Modern. Check that out. CoolStuffInc.com. Promo code Jim5 for your shopping. Go buy your card games and board games, miniatures. All the content, always free, no paywall. You will go to CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. Also check out the Hex Holder, brand new product for Magic players. Check it. It's light, it's easy, it's convenient. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds your playmat. Holds your zibby. Holds your pad. Holds your pen. Holds your dice. It's light, it's easy, convenient. Buy me. TheHexHolder.com. Promo code Jim10. Check it out. TheHexHolder.com. Hunt says, Jim, I'm a long-time fan. Really enjoy your content, but I got quite a question. Do I think standard power creep will continue, or is going down again? Maybe new cards. Maybe all new cards will be modern viable. I mean, they're gonna try and balance it out a bit, of course. I don't know. I think that for 2019, they're gonna be taking it easy a little bit and trying to keep things in order. And JC, of course, my friend, you're welcome. I hope you're feeling better. All right. So let's go. Wow. This is our 18 land deck. We are playing 18 lands in this deck. What's up, Urzus Taqueria? How's it going, my friend? Welcome. So yeah, not really going to work here. We have 6, 12. We have 1/3 of the lands in our deck in our opening hand. So we're going to mulligan. This hand is significantly better. So we're going to keep this. We'll ship 1 Deathrite Shaman. A little redundant. Don't really need 2 of those. And as long as we draw a land, we're in great shape. Even though if we don't draw a land, our hand's okay. But yeah, me and Nicole drove Patrick Sullivan back to Jersey after Philly 2 days ago on Sunday after the Open. Pat was looking for a ride back to Jersey to visit his brother before he went back home. So we got to hang out with Pat on the ride, and we were talking to him about how Wizards has contracted out to him for some play design stuff. And I think it's a really, really good idea. One of the smarter moves Wizards has made in a while. And hopefully Pat can help them try and avoid some 2019 level mistakes. I would not be surprised if 2019 had something to do with them kind of breaking the mold. Wizards is not usually a company that goes outside their own building. So pretty cool. Plains Temple of Abandon. What is going on here? Marty, 1 year resub. Thanks so much. Thanks for the resub. Good seeing you too, Marty. Marty! If you haven't seen Marty's stream, check it out too. Traxium. Alright, so we drew a land. I kind of want to Thoughtseize. I kind of want to know what's going on here, because this is a little weird. And playing this is nice too, but let's just cast Thoughtseize and Dwynn's Elite, or Deathrite Shaman, depending on what they've got. Let's see what's going on. Take a little peeky, little looky-loo. Alright, so it looks like they're just playing Niv Mizzet. They have Teferi, double Slaughter Games. Dreadbore. So, easy Teferi here. And then we'll just play Deathrite Shaman. No, we'll play Dwynn's Elite. Yeah, I'll play Dwynn's Elite. Double Slaughter Games. Can this hit lands? No. And they don't even know what we're doing anyway, so... Usually, the Niv Mizzet decks play 1 Slaughter Games in the main to bring to light 4. Playing 2 in the main is pretty damn aggressive. But it is a very combo-heavy format, so... Who knows, Alright, so what's Dwynn's Elite? They have a pretty weird hand. Our Deathrite Shaman is looking good, too. They have a land in their graveyard. That is true. They are probably about to Slaughter Games Shaman of the pack and be very disappointed. Absolutely. Yeah, Wizards obviously alternates between really good ideas and really bad ideas. It's kind of their MO. Alright, so... We could Icon here and just beat. But... I think I want to just play Rejuvenator. Next turn, we're going to Thoughtseize, try and hit Niv Mizzet or Bring to Light. So, let's just Rejuvenate. Yes, there are a lot of unmoored ego effects in Pioneer. Slaughter Games is probably the best. Alright, I mean, we'll just get Blooming Marsh and fire in here. Here it comes, folks. So, what are they going to name with Slaughter Games? Everyone, I need you to tell me right now. What are they going to name with Slaughter Games? I will not let this resolve until I have a number of answers in chat. What are they going to name with Slaughter Games? Company, Company, some Elf Lord, Company, the Lord, Company, Marwyn, Company. I think Company is pretty standard. I'd say we're like 75% Company, like 15% Shaman of the Pack, and then remaining percentage off the rails. They could also name Soul Ring. That is true too. Fire away, my friends. But I'm going to guarantee they miss. That's my call here. I'm going to guarantee they miss. Yep. Collected Company can't be countered. Strike! They're not going to miss next time, which is kind of annoying, but... So, we're just going to cast Thoughtseize and Icon. If you draw a land, we cast Shaman, which is pretty great, so... Burger Dicks, thanks for following. Appreciate that. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Take a second, sub the channel, like the video, leave a comment. Helps me out a ton. Appreciate that. All right, so we're just going to Icon. And we're going to Thoughtseize, because I want to try and hit Nib-Mizzet or Bring to Light if they have that. So, probably should Thoughtseize first, actually. But their hand is Anguish of Making, Bring to Light, Dreadbore, Slaughter Games. So easy Bring to Light. We have 2 spot removal spells that aren't very good, and a Slaughter Games also not very good. So not really a plan A here for us, but a Gilded Goose. Coral, 43-month resub. Holy crap. Coral, I appreciate your support so much, my friend. Thank you. This scoop lag? It's scoop lag. Play the goose and scoop. Okay. Alright, so what do we got here? We definitely want to bring in these Vivien Reids. I know that. And then I'd say that's probably it, honestly. We just need to get them. They're definitely going to have answers to Westvale Abbey, unfortunately. Bring to Light will easily allow them to answer it with, pretty good regularity. There's a question of if you want to bring in Stain to Mind, because hitting Nib-Mizzet is pretty important, but I don't think we're really well suited to beat them in a fair game. So let's bring in the Vivskis. I'm gonna cut like a Deathrite Shaman and maybe like it's like a Glowspore Shaman, maybe. I think you want to be mostly aggressive. Holy crap. Coral's gifting subs. Thanks, Coral. And Odo, resub. Appreciate it. Thanks to resub. Pretty White's is gifting subs. Oh my god, we got a hype train. The hype train. It's going. It's going. It's gone. Thanks, everyone. Really appreciate it. Put your goobers in chat, please. Put your goobers in chat, please. Gosh, I kind of like this Deathrite Shaman. It's got 2 Glowspore Shamans. I kind of want to keep it because it attacks reasonably well, but it's just like the worst card in the deck probably, so. Level 3 Hype Train, let's go. All new subs, welcome. What are your names, where are you from? Check out the Discord, of course. We have a sub-only Discord. Sub-only Discord. Appreciate your support. Nicole and I are in the throes of buying a house, and it's pretty intense. Closing costs are a bitch. We met the lawyer yesterday, and the closing costs are unreal. How much money they want to close. So we're scrounging our money together, and basically y'all are buying me a house. So I really appreciate that. Thank you all for the support. This hand's kind of bad. I like Icon a lot, but no 1-drop. Couple stinkers. Coco, thanks for the bits. Appreciate that. Y'all are great. South Carolina house is on the market, and we're got a few offers on it. We're almost there. I imagine it'll sell pretty soon. Yeah, I kind of want to ship this hand. This hand is better. I do like Icon a lot. We're going to keep this and ship the Glowspore Shaman.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Stealing the car.
Side everyone. Thank everyone for buying us a house.
What? You guys bought us a house?
Yes, they donated
Y'all bought us a house?
$500,000. You can buy a house and a car and go on vacation.
Can we go to PAX East now?
Yep. Yes, we can.
Oh. Yeah, it's been a...
Where in South Carolina is the house? It's near Bluffton.
No.
Hilton Head.
Coral, why are you here? Coral has to ruin everything. I was getting all excited about a house. And then somebody's got to talk about merfolk.
Oh. So if Coral donated
97%.
if Coral donated the money for us to buy a house, but you had to play Merfolk for 48 hours straight on a stream, would you do it?
Like, could I play a deck with like a single merfolk in it?
No.
No. I have to like actually play merfolk.
Yes.
How much?
Enough to buy a house.
Like.
No land. It's fun.
I mean.
Just shut up and say yes, please. Come on. Get out of here.
Could we tag out? There is actually.
No.
Wait.
Also, we're at 97% here on this sub train here, or hype train. 97%.
Does that mean you
Get
level
level
up after you...
Yeah, you get level 4.
Oh. I want to go to level... Hold on, how do I... Can I help?
Yeah, donate me lots of money. I think it's a good idea.
If I put hype in chat, does that do anything? Sub gifts.
Like this. This Wayfinder here.
I gotta do something.
Wayfinder's gonna find us. Drymalloch my Deathrite Shaman in response. Blooming Marsh. I mean, we just go in here. Hopefully no master removal spells. We did it! Rob Banana. Resub.
Yay!
Nicole
Level
cheered 1 bit. That's great. That's
I
great.
helped.
Good job, Tits.
Thanks.
Level 3 complete.
Alright, I have to bring the monster his lunch.
Yeah.
And I might come draft after.
Okay.
Quietly in the corner.
Cool. Euro.
And yes, I guess I would play Merfolk.
Floating a black. This game's not going great for us.
Where's all that plasticware that I brought? Plastic silverware?
In the bag next to the toaster.
Thank you.
Toaster.
Hi, Cat.
John's hockey game yesterday was a little rough. They were missing like 2 of their good defensemen. But they played alright. They lost like 8-4, but the game was closer than that. Alright. Back to our game here. Back to our game. No more distractions. We got Westvale Abbeys to flip. Euro. Zan, it's in Okatee, which is right next to Bluffton and near Hilton Head. About half an hour north of Savannah. So, I mean, I kind of want an Icon, but I guess just like Flooding the Vor is better. So if they cast Nib Mizzet next turn, I guess they can't cast Nib Mizzet yet, right? We could like, the thing is, it sucks is we have 2 3s and 2 2s and only 4 mana. We could play both 2s, obviously, but I guess we could like play the Visionary, and if we draw a land, play a 3, and if not, just play Blade Winds Elite. Pat, 5-month resub, welcome back. Thanks to YouTube videos. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Didn't draw land. Not bad, though. That's a good shot at land. Did it. A lot of nice velocity in this deck, you know? Just plowing through cards, drawing cards. Yes, thank God for no Plague Engineer. Totally agree. So they're at 11. Not quite 9 for the one-shot kill in Westvale Abbey. This might be a Bring to Light for a verdict. Yeah. Alright. Rebuilding. Playing Icon might have been better last turn. I wanted to try and draw a land, though. So maybe should have played Icon. Just run it out like that. That's awkward. We drew a tap land, too. Tilt. Alright. So just elf. Get a land. Llanowar Wastes. Not ideal, not ideal. Sounds good, Zan. Sylvan Caryatid. That's their white source they're looking for. Sylvan Caryatid. Alright, so the old Supreme Verdict, Sandbagger Caryatid plans. Got it. Satyr Wayfinder, Icon of Ancestry. Alright, so we're going to waste Satyr Wayfinder. Try and find ourselves a land. We did. And then we get to Icon. Naming Elf. And I guess they're blocking, so we'll just play Dwyn's Elite. Pretty Light says, of all the heinous cards designed in 2019, what I think is the worst design? Oko's not a bad design. Oko is a bad development. Oko's a very good design. I actually like the design of Oko a lot. I think it would be a really fun card if the numbers on it were proper. Teferi is definitely pretty far up there in heinous designs. Alright, so we're probably getting Niv this turn. Hype train's going up. You got 20 seconds left. Tolsimer, Friend to Wolves. Sure. Beastbone, resell, welcome back. Something like they're going to kill one of my crappy creatures, whatever. We have Icon here to try and draw some more gas. Vivien Reid off the top is a nice one. That is a nice one. So now we have an answer to Niv Mizzet too. It's pretty sweet. And we're going to ship top card. Top 4, I mean. Llanowar Elves or a land. A land allows us to activate Icon. So I think I'm pretty cool just getting a land here. And we'll ship. No great attacks here, but we're like pretty well set up to grind. Which is kind of cool. Oh, that sucks. I F6'd and they... Why didn't they just decay the Icon on their turn? Why would they wait and give me the opportunity to draw a card off of it? That's heinously stupid. Alright, whatever. They're going to bounce my warrior. Okay. This is not an ideal scenario, for sure. Once we kill the actual thing. Alright, let's just keep going here. Let's keep battling. We've not played great this game, and we played it into that verdict a little too hard. Alright, well, that's a good card to draw when you're empty-handed. So they have 2 cards left. Because they knew I would F6. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they have that Euro now. They have the Euro too. Right, I think we're just going to the next game here probably. I doubt we'll be able to Westvale Abbey before they can get Teferi up to 3 again. Well, easy mode, it just doesn't make sense why they didn't cast it on their turn, though. Like, I would say them not casting it on their turn makes the read less likely, you know? Alright, so... Mutavault. Yikes. Alright, I think we're dead here, folks. I think we're dead. Taking a million. They're drawing cards. All right. So you draw 2 lands, you can't even activate Sea Gate Wreckage. There are 18 lands in his deck, folks. 18 lands. Unbelievable. Wish we had to lead the Stampede effect. I mean, we're not really playing like that many creatures. You know, the goal is not really to draw creatures. And like obviously in a matchup like this, like, yeah, they have Wraths, all right, you know, but that's what our Icon of Ancestry is for. That's our mana sink. They just happen to have it and happen to have the decay to kill it too. So, this is fine. I could see maybe wanting Thorn Lieutenant. It's also very good against Teferi. You know, let's do that. Let's bring in the Lieutenants and cut Shaman, and something bad against Wrath. It's also mana sink too, honestly. Let's cut a Reclaimer. I don't think we really need. I guess it can get our cool creature lands. Dwynen Elite, Rejuvenator. Let's cut. Like Deathrite's good in longer games, so I kind of like the idea of Deathrite. Just cut a something. Just cut a something. Pick card at random. I'm gonna cut a Rejuvenator. It's probably the. I don't really need the ramp against them, I guess. I'm not really sure, honestly. Deathrite, yes, Deathrite is also good against Euro, so that's a nice one. Deathrite has a decent amount of utility. Dwynen Elite's good. Just 2 bodies. Probably one of the better cards of the deck, honestly. Your deck live, the Brew. There's just like no good cards to company into. All of our cards cost 1 and 2, you know? Okay. This hand's pretty solid. We can keep this. Kind of like a beat-downy hand. Let's go Lieutenant into Dwynen Elite, probably. This is match 1, game 3 of the first build of the deck. Opponent mulligans to 6. Nice Thoughtseize. Probably one of the harder matchups to Westvale Abbey in. Between the Wrath of Gods, their removal spells, the Teferis, etc., etc. Opponent's on 6. We Thoughtseize, and their hand is pretty awful. 1 lander with double Caryatid. We're sticking a Caryatid. Make them have to draw like a few lands in a row to do anything. Although they can Euro if they draw a land. This is pretty good. I don't really hate taking Niv Mizzet here, honestly. Like, we're not really beaten down that fast. They're going to get there to Niv Mizzet. If they draw 1 land, they get to either cast 2 Caryatids or cast a Caryatid and a Euro. They're going to get there. And we're not attacking very well through these 0-3s anyway. We have 2-2s and 2-3s and stuff. We're not really, we're not really going very fast. I mean, Euro just draws them a card and gives them more chances to draw lands. Like, right now their bottleneck is lands, not cards. And taking the second Caryatid, once they draw land number 2, they have mana number 3 off the Caryatid. So I'm taking the Niv Mizzet. I think we don't care about decay because we're just gonna. I mean, whatever they kill my crappy creature. Who cares? All right, so Visionary is okay. It's not great, but I can see an argument towards playing Wayfinder or Visionary because if they're probably going to play an 0-3, but if they miss the land, or you want to be able to attack. Obviously, if they spike an untapped land, it has to be an untapped land too, which is pretty sick. Like if it's a temple of whatever, I guess I could have played the temple last turn, but Rejuvskis. All right, well now we're going to Rejuvski. Set up to go wide here. JK. They tanked about blocking for a while, so gotta give them the old giant growth scare. Whew, that was close. Putting a Vivien in the bottom kind of sucks, but... What's up, sir? Alright, so they're going to Euro. No. You're another land? God. Just keep a one land. Just keep one land or show runner lands. No big deal. Alright, now they didn't play the Euro. Alright, well, we're just going to cast a bunch of stuff. Probably just Wayfinder. I guess the Dwyn's Elite threatens a Ormondal next turn. The problem is they just have 4 Teferis in their deck, so like just jamming all in on Ormondal is just like not necessarily a good idea. It's probably just the Dwyn's Elite though. I think the 4-drop Vivien from M20 would be good against the Wrath. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't like draw cards or anything. Like, what's up, Odo? What are channel points? Channel points are a new thing. Basically, they're here in the bottom left of your chat. And the more you watch, the more points you get. If you're a sub, you get multipliers, and you get to do cool stuff. You get to unlock sub emotes, highlight your message, unlock emotes, modify emotes, and then there'll be custom things here eventually when I get around to it. Hashtag soon. But it's one of the fun perks for watching on Twitch. Yeah, we can flip next turn, but if they just have it to ferry, it's not good. Tolsimer, Friend to Wolves. They've drawn very, very well out of their one land hand, unfortunately. Very, very well. Elvish Reclaimer. Kind of a cool one. Alright. Bin some cards, play the Reclaimer. And they're at 23 life points. Euro. I mean, it's a good thing they took the Nib Mizzet, or they would have cast that last turn and won the game. So, this is fine. I mean, you might just be shoving here. Like, what else are we doing, you know? Just hope they don't have an answer to it, realistically. I think we're 5. This comes in tapped, right? Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to shove. They have it, they have it. What are we going to do? You know? Who wants to shove? Raise your hand in chat. We came here to flip Abby and chew bubblegum and we're all out of gum. Yes. Oh, look, they drew an answer. That's sick. Wait, no. Oh, they decayed my other creature? Alright. Alright, well, Ormondal v. the world. First flip, 100 bits. Man, I hope you get 100 bits every flip. Oh, God. They have Hostage Taker. Yeah, I would say this seems like a very bad matchup. They have Wrath of Gods, they have a million removal spells, and they have infinite answers to Ormondal. Oh, look, they had 2 answers to Ormondal. Alright. That's enough. That's enough. Thankfully, the Nimbus deck is almost unplayable in this format, and did not do very well at either player's tour event. Like, it did top 8 because Paulo played it, but Paulo's insane. But not very good against any of the combo decks. So, Hence why they're playing multiple Slaughter games in their main deck. So that's okay. That's okay. We'll power through. We'll power through here. No worries. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Shane Davis. What's up? This is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. And here we are. This is the Brew double dip. My instructions were to build a deck in Pioneer that wins the game Westvale Abbey. And that is what I did. We haven't won a game yet, though. But we're 0-1. We're 0-1. And that's the Brew. I got sponsors, of course. Check out ColeWestApparel.shop, the brand new shirt, The Evolution of Magic. Pretty hilarious. Squirrel to Goblin to Zombie to Merfolk to Angel to Emrakul to Elk. And check it out, ColeWestApparel.shop. Fun shirt. Promo code Jim10. 10% off your order. ColeWestApparel.shop. Also check out BCW Supplies. Number one source for all your game supply needs. The Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. Best sleeves in the market. Not close. You can buy a 5-pack of the Elite 2 deck guard sleeves. That's 500 packs of sleeves for less than $6 a pack on their website with my promo code Jim10. Don't spend $14 at the tournament for katana sleeves. All right, don't waste your money. You're a Magic player. You're smarter than that. Buy a box, 5-pack, save some money, grab a pack when you need it. 500 sleeves, 5 packs. What did I say? I'm gonna get fired. Crap. Damn it. 5-pack. 100 packs of sleeves each. The Elite 2, I prefer matte front. Comes in gloss front also. And they have great binders and deck boxes and everything too. Check it out. I've been using their gear for 4 years straight. It's phenomenal. It's great, great stuff. Check it out. BCWSupplies.com, promo code Jim10. Also check out Cardboard Live. You see the overlay on the stream right now? That's Cardboard Live. If you're a content creator, please get involved with them. They're still on beta and they're doing great, great stuff. Check it out. Cardboard.live. We can keep his hand. We're on the draw. 2 Llanowar Elves, Mystic. We're fine. Unfortunately, I would imagine that blue-white control is our other really bad matchup. Because they also have Teferis and Wrath of Gods. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? You know, also not a very popular deck in Pioneer. It's fine, you know, but oh boy. Damn Teferi. Teferi, you stupid head. Alright, well, we're going to Glowspore Shaman now, so what y'all know about that? Easy mode, awesome, my friend. Easy mode is a content creator. Got in touch with Cardboard Live. James from Cardboard Live is the bomb. And getting on it, that's great. Great program. Love it. If you're a content creator, please get involved with them. So we hit Dwyn's Elite Icon Forest. Do you want to put Forest on top of our deck? I would say no. And we're just playing a bunch of crap. What are you going to do? Okay. I mean, I guess we're not playing... I guess playing Elvish Visionary is whatever. It's just like a freaking cantrip anyway. We probably need more Planeswalkers on our board to beat blue-white. Unfortunately, I built the board to beat the combo decks that are very popular. And haven't played against those yet. But that's okay. That's okay. Easy mode, sweet. Alright, alright. Here we go. Here it comes. Say goodbye to our elves. Amazing Grace. Wow. They're just that confident. There's not gonna Wrath or cast a spell or do anything. No. Yes, no, yes, no. Azorius Charm, my Glowspore Shaman. I'm kind of feeling that they don't have this this Wrath here. I think we're going to get a Visionary into Glowspore Shaman. Give me that card back. No, I don't want that Forest. We've been 2 Thoughtseizes. That sucks. Alright, Wrath me now. Wrath me now, Daddy. Well, if they have Dream Trawler, Ormadal wins that fight until they bounce it with Teferi. What are they up to over there? I don't know, folks. Looking like they don't got it. Shock, go. Unless they are just very, very patient. Alright, let's start with Visionary. Reclaimer, kind of cool. Alright, we'll go 2 at Teferi and 2 at them. And I'm going to keep jamming. I mean, if they're like super sandbagging the Wrath, what are we going to do? Like, half our creatures are Visionaries anyway, so. Censor my Glowspore Shaman. That means they definitely don't have Wrath. We might just get them. Might just get them, folks. Let's draw Icon of Ancestry off the top here. Cycle Farmland, they're desperate. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have played the Glowspore pre-combat, play around Censor, but I did not. Who plays around Censor, you know? The problem is they could have dig through time here, which means they probably find a Wrath. I think we're going to save this load for next time. Let's say go here. They cast dig. They Wrath us. We reload. No. Yes. No. They found it. Alright, that's fine. Plenty more where that came from. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Glowspore Shaman. We were one short of drawing a card with it, but we're not going to land on top. Play Reclaimer. Play Mystic. What we do with all these cards in our graveyard? We have Deathrite Shaman and we have Reclaimer, and they're kind of just a way to find the Westvale Abbey. It's not like we need to use our graveyard. I would like to find somebody to use our graveyard. It'd be kind of cool. We're not playing that many graveyard fillers, so it's like you could put like Tassiger or something, but we're only playing so many cards that fill the graveyard. If we don't draw those, then any graveyard card would be dead. So, Driven to Despair. That's kind of cool. Cardboard, 8-month resub. Welcome. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. This is nice. We are doing it currently. Overgrown Tomb. So there is no 1 mana removal spell. Let's draw a card. Okay. I think we're going to attack Teferi. And I kind of want to end step search for a creature land. I don't think putting them at 2 really improves our situation, but getting a lethal creature land feels awesome. So poke this Teferi, and we'll just ship a turn. If only we had a way to get 2 more lands in our graveyard, you know? Teferi Time Raveler. Yeah. Bounce my Duder. Sack Forest. We're going to get the Hostile Desert. Right? It's better than Mutavault. Yeah, I mean, Murderous Cut's like kind of off plan. I don't think we really would need a kill spell like that. Start. Yes, we're definitely... Ormondal is our plan, like, D this matchup. We don't really want an Ormondal unless it's a lethal attack that turn and they're tapped out. Don't draw land. God, son of... Alright, so... They have 5 cards in hand. I mean, we could just hold on to the desert and not attack with it, because if we attack with it, and it gets, like, Azorius Charm, it's pretty bad for us. I kind of like leading up Abby, too. Abby making tokens is actually pretty good against them. I mean, half our cards find lands. Kind of the reason why we're playing 18 lands. Alright. Let's just start by casting Elvish Reclaimer. Let's see what they do. Okay, that's fine. Now our desert can attack safely, which is kind of cool. So... Even though we are a mana short of making a token then. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I think we're still doing it. We could leave the elf's got to attack the Teferi, so... Alright, let's exile land. And attack them and Teferi. What's up, Robe? Woe Strider? I mean, it's only okay. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm not really using the sacrifice synergies for anything. Alright, dig through time, sure. So again, you just don't want to draw a land next turn. It's going to be able to activate the Sea Gate Wreckage. Interesting question is, do you bring in Stain the Mind against them just to name Supreme Verdict? With that verdict, they probably beat us, but they dig through time, and they have a Narset Parter of Veils. Well, that makes our Wreckage a little more annoying, but they find an Azorius Charm, kind of a tilt. Makes our Hostile Desert a lot worse. Alright, so... I mean, we're just going to attack them. Make a token, make an elf. Alright. Just grind him. Yes, we can Wreckage on their turn and make a token on their turn, right? 4, 5. We're 1 short. We can't Wreckage and make a token. That's Wreckage. Yeah. We had to attack, though. I don't think we can not attack. I mean, maybe. I don't know. So, they find a Verdict, which is like medium. Medium. Folks tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Jim Davis. This is a Your Deck Live. This is the Brew. Your Deck Live is where you submit deck lists to me to play on stream. And the Brew is an option where you just give me an idea. And I build around your idea. And this deck's idea was win the game Westvale Abbey in Pioneer. Alright, so they have Azorius Charm, and they have a bunch of other cards, and... Definitely rather make a token than draw a card. Nwyn's Elite. That's a little awkward, being a grizzly bear, but... Got these Westvale Abbey tokens pecking away. Oh, no. No, don't Azorius Charm my token. What will I ever do? Alright, so play bear. Say go. What's up, E-Deck? Watch some of my videos on YouTube? Awesome. Yes, so the goal here is to win the game with Westvale Abbey. That was the deck. Oh, no. They have a Field of Ruin? That's kind of loose. That was the deck idea submitted to me. Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Okay. I mean, we have multiple attackers next turn, so I think we're again making a token, not drawing a card off Sea Gate Wreckage. And they get to untap, but we have 2 lethal attackers, so they would need multiple removal spells. They scooped. Wow. Taste it, blue-white control. Taste it. That. We just beat blue-white control. A bunch of 1/1s for 1. We'll take it. We'll take it. Let's go. Grizzly Bear, too good. Alright, so we definitely want these Vivien Reids. And Thorn Lieutenant is very good against Teferi. It's also a mana sink. What do we want to cut here? What do we want to cut? Very interested in cards that replace themselves. It's funny, I think our Llanowar Elves might be like some of our worst cards, but I don't know if we can realistically cut those. I mean, the Visionary is like... they're only okay. And the question is, do we want Stain the Mind? Maybe on the play we want it. Try and nab a Supreme Verdict. No Needle. And we definitely don't want to name Dig with Stain the Mind. We're only naming the card that beats us, which is Verdict. Because if we can play without worrying about Verdict, we can just dump our hand without worrying about it. That's like a reasonable course of action, but it's still kind of sketchy, I think. You got a Rejuvski. Don't like the Elite. Elite's definitely good. I mean, you play an Elvish Mystic and then an Elite, and they kind of have to Wrath. It's just 3 creatures, or for only 2 cards. I don't think it's this. Definitely like the idea of kind of playing Vivien early. Let's try this. Not exactly sure. I like the Reclaimer, I like Deathrite Shaman, I like the utility creatures, but yeah, they have every answer to Ormondal in the world. They have Azorius Charm, Teferi. It's kind of a joke against them, honestly. Do you think I'll play Bant Spirits today? Nah, we're doing all your deck lives today. Happy to have you. You're at work, I'm at work. Everyone's happy. All right, we can keep this. Mutavault's pretty good. Wreckage is pretty good. The old Reclaimer, too. I mean, kind of like Rejuvenator here. Mutavault, Rejuvenator, just kind of dump our hand. But also put a lot of lands in play, too, which is the important part. Don't want to get censored, but whatever. Censor me. Do it. See if I care. No, they did it! Alright. Whatever. Glad Nauseum. That's funny. New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. They usually put like 2 censors, so whatever. We're playing a double dip of this deck. So this deck, we're going to fix it and play this deck again. Then we have a Paradox Engine Ridiculous Emery deck after that. Alright. Definitely needed to get a black source of this. Kind of sucks. I guess we're going to play, I guess Reclaimer. Play Reclaimer and Dwinsley. It's a pretty good Wrath, though. Yeah, we're in a kind of not great shape here. Company isn't good because all of our cards cost 1 and 2. And what do you want a Quarter Calling for? Oh no. Sinister Sabotage my Dwin's Elite. Shaman to the back requires like a totally different deck. Like we're not really aggressive in that You know, we're more like a landy deck, honestly. All right. Well, this game sucks, obviously. All right, we'll just attack for 1, and I guess we're stacking Forest to get a black-green land. Yeah, so we'll attack for 1 and play another 1-drop. Not really the ideal scenario here, but Cycle Farmland. Opt. Oh my god, we're getting crushed. I'm not sure yet, sir. It's a little weird on double dip because, like, I built the deck, so obviously I think that it's built in a good manner, but we'll see. We'll see what we're feeling for the old double dip. All right, so let's like our Forest here and get a Blooming Marsh, I suppose. Another Reclaimer. All right, so let's just fire in the Thoughtseize and see if we can safely attack this Teferi. They have a Detention Sphere, Dream Trawler, Seal Away. That's kind of crappy because we probably need to take Dream Trawler because we can't beat it. But at the same time, it means we can't attack and kill Teferi, which kind of sucks. But all right. All right, yeah, we're gonna get something sealed away here, but it's fine. Super Dude says, random question. Over the years, I've heard various sources say that you should shuffle your whole sideboard into your deck, then pull out 15 cards you don't want. The point of that being to hide many cards you side in and out. That's what I do every single time. I've been doing that for the last 10 years. Yes, that is how you should do it. It also forces you to look at your entire deck as a one-piece thing and think about what cards are bad should come out. So they've got a Sphere and a Plains, and the card they drew. Glad Nauseum says, thoughts of the state of Modern right now? Got my first job, thinking about buying in. Can't decide if I want to do Modern or Pioneer. Pioneer certainly has better prospects for the future. That's for sure. Modern's like kind of a mess, honestly. Man. Talk about messes. They have Castle Ardenvale now, too. Yeah, we're in pretty big trouble here. We're just start casting stuff. Pioneer also much cheaper, yes. And your Pioneer cards are likely to gain in value, whereas your Modern cards are kind of likely to lose in value. So, just playing everything. Just playing everything. I mean, we have an Abbey, but we don't want to put it on top, though. It's not even good, so... They have Detention Sphere for Abbey, too. They literally have every answer in the format for an Ormondal, the Profane Prince. Pioneer is kind of volatile right now. They're probably going to ban more cards because of the combo extra stupid. So... Sir, I think it's faster to shuffle your whole sideboard in. You just bam, bam, put it in, look at it, pull up 15 cards. You're not going through your deck, pulling out the cards you want to pull out, then pulling out the cards you want to pull in, then putting them in. That's just me. All right, we're getting just mortified this game. All right. I mean, that's how the matchup should go, I would assume, based on the first game. They just have literally every card in the world to beat us, so... Seems tough. Might need to have some stuff in the sideboard for a matchup like this. They're trying to have Pioneer by the end of the year? Where'd you hear that? That's awesome. So maybe we want to try Stain the Mind on the play? I'll try it. The problem is we're like cutting a lot of our stuff to do it, you know? Maybe Lieutenants. On the play, maybe we don't need Lieutenant against the Fairy. Yeah, it's bad. So let's, and I kind of want the Rejuve back in or the Visionaries because I want to cast Stay in the Mind, obviously, for on the cheap. I guess this is fine. All right, let's try this. So our goal is to Stain the Mind, Supreme Verdict, and then just the board. I need to sneeze. I didn't do it. It was you. Oh, boy. They were shortcutting the more impactful cards. What would help this matchup? More Planeswalkers. Just more sticky threats. You can even board Scrappy Scrounger, honestly. I mean, most of our sideboard is just like cards for combo matchups. Because, again, those are the most popular decks in the format. Maybe I went a little too overboard on them. But... okay, I mean, we're just shipping here. Oh, ouchie wowie. We missed on the Rejuvenator, which makes playing Rejuvenator awful there. Alright, that sucks. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. So they shock with their Hollow Fountain and say go. Alright. What do you think, Ormondal? You think tokens? Well, you need the mana to activate the Ormondal also. It's very expensive. So that's why we were going this route. Yeah, I mean, not really great for us here. I'm just not sure how he beat a verdict. Like, game one, we won because they just didn't have a verdict forever. You know? We missed again? Oh, this is unreasonable. This is just absurd. I'm calling somebody. This is unreal. I know we only have 18 lands, but missing with Rejuvenator, like missing with Wayfinders, like, alright, sure, you know. Missing on 5 cards is just absurd. I mean, we're more than capable of winning games, you know, if we're not getting wrathed, you know? Alright, ooh. I mean, it's probably not resolving, unfortunately, but... alright, we're just casting it. We probably just shove here and just like play the creature and then convoke into it. Maybe they counter this. That'd be sweet. Oh. Well, that means they don't have a wrath in their hand. So. We're still going to name it, though. Their hand is Azorius Charm, Dig Through Time, Elspeth Seal. Their hand's stacked, jeez. They have 2 Dream Trawlers. They have a Soul Guide Lantern. Another Elspeth. Alright. I mean, their Elspeth's kind of annoying, honestly. But... what? Why can't I see their... oh, God, I hate Magic Online. Some cards that reveal your opponent's hand leave it revealed, and some cards don't. So what do they have in their hand? They had Elspeth, Azorius Charm. I don't really remember, honestly. They definitely had Azorius Charm, so Ormondal's not really on the table. Satyr Wayfinder. Big Teferi, Dig. Yeah, we're screwed. We're just super dead. Elspeth might as well be Wrath of God. And Seal Away. Oh, so they just have literally every answer in the world for Ormondal. And this Teferi might as well be Supreme Verdict. Yeah, that's pretty awful. I think we're dead, folks. Just make sure you whiff with Wayfinder, yes. Let's get a little Wayfinder whiff here for maximum complaint equity. Aw. Boo. So yeah, Stay in the Mind seems pretty bad. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a good plan as matchup. We're learning, though. We're learning. We should get some more Planeswalkers, probably. Just more sticky threats. Maybe, like, a couple 3-mana Nissa. And then, like... What other Planeswalkers are there? Honestly, Icon's good, too. I just like Icon a lot as a card. I guess there's diminishing returns on it, but... They're just going to say go. Okay. Well, we're just going to keep attacking, I guess. Flip Nissa? That's interesting. Because we are putting extra lands into play. Alright. Elspeth. Elspeth. You. But by calling attention to complaint equity, we made our land drop to miss on complaint equity, which is annoying enough that I think it's a net positive on complaint equity. That's deep. That's deep. Well, you gotta understand that we're playing 18 lands. Like, a third of our cards just make mana or get lands. So, like this game, it's turn 6, we have 5 lands in play. And we whiffed twice on these. In theory, we should have 7 lands in play. So, this is pretty interesting, honestly. I don't think this Who Shakes the World is that good against Verdict decks. They just Verdict you and kill your lands. Cycle Azorius Charm, okay. Threat is Dig, Big Teferi. Yeah. Probably screwed. Looks like the other Nissa that's pretty good. It makes 4/4s. Ugh, come on. Come on. They're gonna dig too. Yeah, we're just super dead. Like I said, I think whiffing on Wayfinder in an 18 land deck is like a thing. Like, but whiffing on 5 cards is pretty tough. Nissa Vital Force, I guess that's a good one. Makes 5/5s, right? Did they not dig against him? What the hell's going on? Oh. Yeah, we just can't beat this card. And like this might as well be Supreme Verdict. It's just a bunch of 1/1s. Alright. I mean, that matchup seems almost unwinnable. They have literally every card that counters everything that we're doing. So we'll need to examine that one. The Supreme Verdict, all exile removal, all Teferi deck just seems pretty much unbeatable for trying to win the game with Westvale Abbey. So we'll work on that. We'll work on that one. That's one to approach the side. Again, I mean, Vivien's really good. We just need Planeswalkers. We can cast stuff really quick. We have Thoughtseize and Planeswalkers. We can definitely win the matchup, but we need to alter things pretty significantly. Rejuvies miss 15% of the time with 18 lands. Really? Is it really that high? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I want to be just like a basic elf deck. Like, again, my instructions were to build a deck built around Westvale Abbey. So that's our primary plan first and foremost. I don't think just building an elf deck is like... And I don't think the elf deck's very good anyway, so this hand is dope. I just really like Icon, too. Oh boy, we're lagging. Oh boy. Keep this. Basic Mountain. Well, if we're looking for a spot for Ormondal, this is it. Zurgo Bellstriker. Gong. That is a magic card, I guess. That is a magic card. Catacomb Sifter's okay. Considered that one. They stomp my Llanowar Elf. Sure. I mean, you could Thoughtseize them, play around Chain Whirler. I don't hate it. The right is Karizeb, Swiftspear, Torbrand. That is a hand of magic cards. Let's take the Karizeb. Play an elf. Oh, I drew a land. God damn it. So you get to play Bone Guard. I mean, if they draw another land here, we're screwed. Like, runner lands here is pretty tough. Dwynn's Elite's not bad. I guess Dwynn's Elite blocks the Bone Crusher pretty well. I'm kind of cool with that. I think we're just jamming everything. Where that Ormondal at, you know? Swiftspear, sure. Ooh, Evolutionary Leap is... I guess the cards we're getting aren't very good off Leap. Alright, we're going to block here. They drew a Burn Spell. It's a pretty big blowout, but... I can't take this much damage. They would have had to have drawn the Burn Spell basically last turn. Their hand's Torbrand card. God damn it. Oh, they're going to kill my Deathrite Shaman? Alright. So we got a 8. And the Reclaimer. Name Elf. Play Reclaimer. And I guess hope I don't draw a land. Spell is bad too, though. Alright, they drew a land. So it deals an extra 2 damage. I mean, you want the Reclaimer to get the Ormondal, but we might not have enough juice to... It sucks that the Icon's like not great in a matchup like this, but it's good against the control decks. We really wanted to draw like the Satyr Wayfinder half of our deck in this game. I mean, this definitely blocks here. I could just take 3 and go to 5. Yeah, I think that's fine. That was pretty... It's fine. Alright, well, we found the Abbey. The problem is we need to, like, not die, which is kind of the hard part here. Like, the second Torbrand's so tough. I mean, we could block everything here, and, you know, but if they have a spell, we're dead. I mean, we're kind of just, like, screwed. They have a spell, so whatever. Alright. They play Torbrand number 2. Rampaging Ferocidon. Well, that's really good against us. Alright. I kinda sucked. Like, Mono Red should be our good matchup. It's not cool. Not cool. Alright, we want our Thorn Lieutenants. And I guess the Decays, because the main deck Ferocidon, like, Ferocidon's really good against us. And let's cut... It's just the Thoughtseizes, I guess. And just cut an Icon. Even though Icon does stop Chain Whirler. That's true. So maybe we ship, like, a Visionary. If they have Chain Whirler, it's pretty gross. I mean, we're kind of seeing the problems with Westvale Abbey in a lot of these games in that the investment is monumental. And it's just not that hard to deal with if you even get there, you know? Alright. Alright, I mean, this is better, I guess. Alright, we got stuff, we got stuff. Why would that be good, sir? Why would that be better than this? Growth Chamber Guardian? I mean, it's okay. What do you want it for? Reclaimer? Alright. The thing is that y'all's, if you get an 18-point life swing, but you lose your entire board, you're probably going to lose that game. You know, like, the Overdall has to live. Alright, so Deathrite's dead, which is fine. I'm just going to play Tomb tapped. And we're not going to attack. Kari Zev. Sure. Alright. Okay. We're going to play Mutavault here, so we have the option to Decay and Reclaimer. And just ship. Land number 3 in Battlefield Forge. They have Bone Crusher in Exile and 5 cards in hand. And they're going to stomp my Reclaimer, which kind of sucks. Alright, so we're going to sack and get a Westvale Abbey. I guess. Does it count as winning with Ormondal if you fling it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I also want Pioneer on Arena desperately. The old Zergo Bellstriker. Gong. Well, you just need another 1-drop, you know? Alright. So we're not gonna... We're holding this Decay for a Ferocidon or something. We just gotta draw a spell here. Sylvan Advocate's cute if we're getting a lot of lands in play. That's kind of cute. Doesn't sack well to Ormondal, obviously, but... Alright, I mean, we're just shipping. Oh, God.
That good, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we just can't do anything. I guess we can just trade off the Mutavault. And I mean, everything's gonna die, unfortunately, because of Torbrand. But we can't take 1,000,000 damage, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, winning with Ormondal and Pioneer is pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Like we're just dead as shit here. Like this is just a joke. All right. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. How you feeling, Glory? When I said again, the whole reason that Glory is doing this this super double dip here is that Glory didn't like it when I was talking bad about Ormondal and Westvale Abbey on a stream in the past, and we're trying, but it's kind of feeling what we were saying, where like the investment's so high and it's kind of easy to answer. It can also just kill your stuff. Gloria says, I say you might have been right about the Abbey. If Ormondal had hexproof instead of indestructible, yeah, then it's like, then it's wild. I'm not sure what to do with the rebuild, honestly. I'm not sure. I honestly didn't expect the deck to be this bad. Although we have played some bad matchups. I played one game last night. I like crushed a Phoenix deck. I'm gonna sack all your stuff. Just sucks. Yeah, Westvale Abbey is usually used as like a one of like secondary backdoor win condition. Like if our opponents were like mid-ranging, you know, I really thought that we would beat red though, like in the dark. Like I thought we would never beat blue out with this deck ever. You know, you just tell me I'm playing against blue white. I know this deck couldn't beat it. Nimbus, it seems hard. I wasn't really thinking about that. And then mono red, I thought we would beat though. Ormondal was Dream Speaker Sphinx. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we can keep this. We can keep this. Loxobots? Yeah, I considered that too, but the thing is you need enough mana to activate Ormondal because it costs so much mana. You need 6 lands, or 6 mana total to activate Ormondal, which is a lot. So, that's why I wanted to go the elf route. And then 5 creatures is a lot too. So, Fatal Push, my elf. Land, please. Ooh. Yeah, that is a land. Alright. We're casting Thoughtseize. They have a Kolaghan's Command and an Arterial Flow. Okay. I guess we're taking Kolaghan's Command. Just a casual mind rot. Fable Passage, sure. Oh, man. Alright, we're going to Thoughtseize again. I don't want to get mind rotted, realistically. They drew an Anger of the Gods. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Alright, we'll take that, I guess. Right? I guess you could play around Anger with, like, Reclaimer. Just the old main deck Anger of the Gods deck, you know, no big deal. MBD, MBD. We'll play around Mind Rot. I mean, Anger of the Gods. Satyr Wayfinder, come on down, my friend. Blooming Marsh, cool. Is it weird that the format already feels bad to brew in? I mean, that's just the nature of a format that's, now been around for 6 months. The first month was really fun because there were no decks yet. But now that there's established decks, then it's just harder to brew. Shalai is interesting as like a way to protect Ormondal and a mana sink for going wide and making a lot of mana. Thoughtseize again? Alright. Sure. In response. Kolaghan's command. God damn it. Alright. Sure. I'm going to ship the Glowspore Shaman. Take the Anger. So they have 2 lands in their hand. We're going to fire up Mutavault and just cast Dwynn's Elite. Okay. We have 0 lands in our graveyard. We're just... What do they play? They play the Dragon's Summon? We're just going to smash. We're just smashing and playing everything, honestly. No fear, Shakespeare. Go ahead, anger me. See what happens. Kalidas off the top. This also feels like a nightmare. I don't know how they ever beat a combo deck, but... I mean, we can Ormondal them. Ormondal is certainly very good against them. Oh, they will get a bunch of tokens, though, which is actually kind of amazing. Discarding your opponent's combo cards does not win if you have no clock, and they have no clock. I guarantee you our opponent's deck does not beat a combo deck without, like, Slaughter Games or something like that. Castle Locthwain? Sure. Okay. So, if we Ormondal, which we can't even do yet because I don't have mana, they get a bunch of zombies, which they can then pump into Kalidas. I mean, also, we're just shoving, whatever. You have Anger of the Gods, you have Anger of the Gods. What am I going to do? And then we'll try and set up like a Drain Ormondal turn. We get to Reclaimer again, too. We're not scared of the zombies. We're scared of them pumping the zombies into Kalidas and making it a huge lifelinker and racing us. Well, I guess, like, we kill them before they race us, so... What's up, Virus? How's it going, everyone? Castle Locthwain main phase. That feels nice. Well, now there's never said Ormondal, so that's pretty cool. I mean, Zillipore Cutthroat just like isn't a very good Magic card, and we're not sacrificing things for other value. Also, Fatal Push my Deathrite Shaman. Sure. I mean, now you're just dead, right? We need a mana. We need a mana. We need to draw land. And Kalidas is coming in. Party time. I mean, I guess we're just going to block. We are at 8, and they can just pump it. Now they're back at 11. I mean, Zan, the problem is we haven't even come close to activating Ormondal most of the time, which is kind of the issue. Well, Raider, that's interesting. So, but if they make, like, the Master sets all the good cards in Pioneer, how are they going to get the bad cards in Pioneer in the format? They're going to have, like, bad Master sets? Alright, so let's, do you want to sack a land here? I guess I do. Just trying to get another Blooming Marsh. That's land I don't want to draw, so... Land? Or mana? Okay. I mean, now I get to Ormondal. And we're going to keep... I don't know. Something. Keep the Reclaimer, I guess. And then we just win the race in 2 turns. Yeah. They make 1 million zombies. Two to 17, and they need a way to deal with Ormondal to win the game, which they probably shouldn't have, in theory. And they can gain 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can get enough where we can't even kill them. Yeah, I don't know if we can win. They go sack, 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 and they gain 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They gain 11. I mean, I guess we can hostile desert them and deal maybe enough. I don't even know. Only 2 sacks. And Angrath's Rampage. I'll sack the Reclaimer. Thank you. Fortunately, we lose out on the ability to kill them with a hostile desert, but we still fire it up, kill their zombie. All right. I mean, the problem is they just sack 2 more zombies, and I don't think we ever win the race. Like, Kroxa. Yeah. That's not good. We're at 10. Cletus. This is going to be a tough rebuild. The version I built is clearly not working. How do we win games in this format with Ormondal? What do we do? They didn't gain a life? Yeah, we're pretty dead. Alright. Well, that kind of sucked. We had Ormondal play for a few turns, didn't even win the game. I really thought this deck was going to win some games, too. Like, when I built it, I was like, this is pretty sweet. this isn't like the best deck in the format, but this deck can win some games for sure. But oh, man, we got to go back to the drawing board here. I like the little land theme too. I really like what we were doing, but just no bueno. It's just not working. We have no answer to Kalidas. We probably want to ship like 2 of the lower impact cards for 2 Viviens. Let's try this. Like, I feel like our Deathrite Shamans have been pretty good. I don't know. Glory, I might need to make a delay on the rebuild. I don't think I'll be able to rebuild this on stream. It's gonna take me a longer than I would like to sit here and build a deck on stream. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think we need a full on rebuild here. I really thought this deck was sweet. Pretty sad, honestly. Abby is certainly better as a plan B. I totally agree. But I have instructions, and I need to meet them. You know. And Secure the Waste is just like not a very good card, and it's very clunky. Go ahead, Thoughtseize me. Oh, sure, whatever. Okay. They have like Anger the Gods and stuff too. It's bad. It's bad. Sandblack did a cool Get Rock Monster build with the Zendikar Vigilance 2-mana Elf. What the hell is that? Alright, we'll discard I guess Mystic. I'd like to draw land here. We did not. I'm going to play the Visionary. I just want to draw land. Make land drops, cast as Vivien. Please draw land. Yes. Please don't anger me. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Oh, Sylvan Advocate. Is Heroic Intervention in the side we want to be at? Why do we want that? Alright, so ship a Dwynen's Elite also. Alright. I mean, we're making land drops. Yeah, I mean, 2-mana counter Wrath isn't good. It's just so hard to leave that card up, and it's terrible against Teferi. So, that card is just, like, not good at all. Alright, this is fine. We'll Dwynn's Elite, and then we'll smash, and then we'll search up a Mutavault or something, and get ready for Vivien. Was expecting Westvale Goblins. Yeah, it's not like a terrible idea. Obviously, cards like Hordling Outburst and things are reasonable. Kalidas. God damn, Kalidas. I mean, the Wreckage. We're not really there yet. Just get Mutavault. Land? No. Glowspore Shaman. Man, Cletus is really good. Cletus. Well, I think we do actively want to land on top of our deck. I guess we're going to shuffle with Reclaimer anyway. I should have Reclaimered first. That was dumb. Penguin, resub. 3 months. Welcome back. It's funny. This feels almost more like a Challenge Thursday than a Your Deck Live. For those that don't know, I used to do a show on my stream called Challenge Thursday, where people would submit challenges to me, and I had to try and accomplish them. So a challenge would be like, some of my favorites were the Binary Challenge. I can only build a deck in Modern, only playing cards that cost 0 or 1 mana. You know, only win the game with Villainous Wealth, things like that. And it was pretty fun. for sure. And this reminds me a little more of that than usual Your Deck Live. That's going to come back eventually. Hashtag soon. I don't know how we ever win. I don't know how we ever beat Cletus. Cletus. Yes, Challenge Thursday was very, very fun. It was a long time ago. It was way in the early days of the stream. I don't think creature, I guess. Way back. Hashtag soon. What did I play for the binary? It was like a deck similar to Loxobots, but like our venerated Loxodon hadn't been printed yet. It was like a Goblin Bushwhacker, Mox Opal, Kuldaltha Rebirth, Three-Bit Inspector, like super all-in Boros aggro-y deck. Oh, no, don't do it. No, no Rampage. No. God damn it. Killagerm, why would you be sorry you're busy? Killagerm, you the bomb. Killagerm, you hear the Rage Against the Machine's touring? Never be sorry, folks. I love y'all. I'm just happy you're here whenever you're here, you know? Only be sorry if you're never here and you've never watched me before. That's the only time you can be sorry. All right, this has been an absolute shellacking. I am embarrassed for myself. I've done a bad job. I'm a bad Jim. I have failed completely. Yes, there'll be a Madison Square Garden twice in August. I might go to one of those because Run the Jewels is also opening. And while I don't like going to shows at MSG, I'm much more of a small venue kind of guy. I'd never seen Rage before. It's funny, when I was a kid, we were in high school, and for some reason, there was a Rage show, and it's at the Drive-In open. I didn't even know who At the Drive-In really was yet. I love At the Drive-In. And for some reason, my entire friend group went except for me. I just didn't get tickets or something, and everyone went but me. So I didn't see Rage, but everyone else did. And also, I mean, I like At the Drive-In more than Rage. I love At the Drive-In. And they opened. I missed my chance to see At the Drive-In. So, not going to say I'm so mad about that, but friends, why didn't I go? I agree, Reclaimer's really cool too. His deck certainly has cool cards in it, just too fragile. Too fragile. Too busy winning in Magic. This was when I was in high school in the year 2000. In the year 2000! Reminds me of a time when Radio had warmed up REM in Israel and go, yeah. It really sucks to miss those, once in a lifetime shows. Seeing At the Drive-In in their prime, seeing Rage in their prime. Just missed out on it. Tilt. Man, what are we going to do with this deck? All right, everyone talk to me. I need ideas. Wolfie Gaming, Deck Tech. We'll do that after this match, or after we talk for a bit. Talk to me about this deck, everyone. We got to brainstorm here. I thought I had it. I thought I was pretty happy with this build. I'm not going to lie. I just don't think Blood Artists are good. Young Pyromancer is good. I think maybe building a red, a spelly, tokeny deck could be a thing. I'm just concerned with having enough mana to actually activate Westvale Abbey. Black-white enchantment tokens just sounds like a totally different deck. It doesn't have anything to do with Westvale Abbey, Naya tokens with Pyromancer, Mentor, and green for ramp spells. I mean, playing Mentor without blue seems tough, or Pyromancer without blue. Oh boy, we're gonna keep this. Let's go. Come on, we can do this. Cryptolith, right? That's a pretty good suggestion. Cryptolith Right is certainly interesting. That is certainly interesting. Why are we playing Satyr Wayfinder? It helps us find Westvale Abbey. It's similar to Elvish Visionary, in just the 1/1 that draws a card. It puts cards to the graveyard for Deathrite Shaman. Dauntless Bodyguard. Okay, could you please beat the Dauntless Bodyguard deck? Can we do that? I couldn't stand it to have an 05 here on your deck live, especially on a brew. It's like, if it's a brew, it's not even their fault. It's my fault completely. It's not like I played their deck and it was bad, you know. All right, Worthy Knight. Elves versus Knight. I kind of want a Wayfinder to find lands. Also blocks the Bodyguard pretty well. Blooming Marsh, sure. Okay. The Dwynen deletes are pretty good too. Song of Freely's the second crypto. Isn't that like the saga? That card doesn't work. We want the all the time. Crypto with Right I like. Crypto with Right definitely interests me. Lieutenant. I'm gonna take a hit here. Take a hit. I ain't scared. Ugh. Alright. We're going to Rejuvenator and set up for probably double Dwynen delete next turn. Damn, take it easy. This is some draw. I think we're dead. Jeez. This is mad rude. Alright. I guess. Yikes. Yikes. Man, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Yeah, Company's terrible in this deck. All of our cards cost 1 and 2. Alright, and let's bring in some decays and cut the icons. I mean, they might have Chain to the Rocks, which would be bad for us. If that answers. I guess the Thoughtseize to come out. I'll just cut these and bring in like 2 of these maybe. Let's try this. Man, brutal. You know, like when I was building a deck, I tried like a green-white tokeny deck, but I was just trying to make sure of a deck won primarily Westvale Abbey. That was the goal I was given. I was told to build a deck that wins with Westvale Abbey, so that's what I did. We're kind of seeing how it's just like not a good primary win condition, like kind of like I said, but so I guess the next version won't be as all in on Westvale Abbey. This hand sucks. Yeah. Oh. Come on. We going out like a punk here. Ship like Glowspore Visionary. I mean, the Lieutenant's not very good, I guess. I'll just ship this. We'll just try and like combo off, if you will. Oh god. It's the Gem's gonna go 05 alarm. Venerable Knight. Well, I think we want Visionaries. I don't think making a land drop next turn is important, so we'll just draw a random card rather than draw a land. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Midnight Reaper. It's not bad. Venerable Knight. Fervent Champion. This deck's hella aggressive. Eugenic says, that's strange. Oh, they were grouped in win-loss buckets. You were 3-0 we were matched up. Eugenic, what opponent were you? And usually they are. You should be playing someone who's close to your record. Are you the blue-white opponent? Yeah, you stomped us. Alright. We're going to Visionary again. Blue-white was our second opponent. We were 0-1. Reclaimer? Alright. I mean, now we have the creatures necessary to flip Ormondal. Thanks, Phoenix. Appreciate that. Phoenix says, nice video and write-up on Saram Auras. If you missed it, my CoolStuffInc.com video yesterday was Ken Yukihiro's Saram Auras deck. Of course, I built Saram Auras months ago as a mono white deck, and it was pretty sweet. And Ken Yukihiro added a bunch of new cards, added a color, and top 8 of the Pro Tour. And want to see his deck, want to see me play it, here it is. CoolStuffInc.com. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com, Saram Auras. All right, they're going to attack for pretty decent amount here. Eddie, resub, 23 months, welcome back. I guess we're blocking here. It's just so much damage. Alright, so Blooming Marsh again. Love these Blooming Marshes. Oh boy. Oh boy. So we just like take a million this turn, and I don't think we can search up Ormondal fast enough. That's pretty sick. Shadow Spear and Fervent Champion? That's nice. You'll free equips. Yeah, we're just freaking dead. Oh, they had that last turn. They didn't even do it last turn. That's pretty funny. Alright. I have failed. I have failed. I suppose Westvale Abbey has also failed. But Westvale Abbey as a primary win condition, the experiment has failed. I tried to build the best possible Westvale Abbey as a primary win condition deck I could. I honestly thought it was better. I thought this would go like 2-3. That was my estimation. I played one match last night just to see if it worked or not. I did win, so scoreboard, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Westvale Abbey unfortunately is just too finicky. It asks, like you would expect a cult-esque demon, it asks too much of you. It asks too much of you and does not give you enough in return. And it's super soft to a number of cards in the form like Teferi, things like that. And we tried building the Turbo Westvale Abbey deck. It didn't really work. It didn't really work. I am going to put off the rebuild. So knowing that this is a Your Deck Live double dip brew, and given that the brew didn't work, and I kind of want to just throw the entire deck in the garbage and start over, doing that on stream would take too long. I spent like a half an hour building this deck last night. Half an hour well spent, obviously. But so we're gonna have to put this off to another time for the second dip, where I try and figure this one out. try and figure this one out. The next deck will not be focused on Westvale Abbey being the only win condition, because as we can see, that's kind of recipe for disaster. So, GloryMTG, I tried. We'll try again. But for the moment, I have failed. What about like a blue-white flicker deck? Play Teferi, Spellcaller, Reflector Mage, Gideon, Avacyn Borrower. Do you want to sacrifice any of those cards to Westvale Abbey? That's the point. It's like you can't sacrifice Mystery Teresa. If you're sacrificing a Spellcaller, a Reflector Mage, a Gideon token, and an Avacyn to your Abbey, what are you even doing? You know? I think you really be sacrificing shitters, basically. We certainly filled our deck with a bunch of shitters. So, like Xanthid Necromancer. But the thing is, like, if you flip Ormondal, you should probably be winning the game. Because even if you have, like, a Xanthid Necromancer in play and get a few zombies, if they answer your Ormondal, you're probably still going to lose. Because the amount of resources you had to put in to the Ormondal will probably, the tempo will just lose you the game. So, like, that's kind of the issue with, like, the Zulapur Cutthroat, Xanthid Necromancer, things like that. Sacking a card like Voice of Resurgence isn't bad, I guess, because the token's pretty good. But then again, all your stuff's dead, so it doesn't even matter. What's up, GG? White is a consideration. I think maybe, like, Young Pyromancer, like Jeskai stuff is a consideration. I'll think about it more. But yeah, so pretty big failure here. Let no one ever say that I curate my content and only put the things where I win on both stream and YouTube, because that's not true. But more important is that you learn more from losing than winning. I think you definitely learn more from a league where you go 0-5 than you do from a league where you go 5-0. So we're here to learn, we're here to try, and see if we can do what we're supposed to do. We failed this time, but we will try again. But I am going to, like I said, move the double dip to a different day, because I'm going to need more time in just an on-stream build. Yeah, I got to get the Neuralizer. It's like, this deck did not happen. You saw none of this. You were watching me play StarCraft and having a good time winning every game. Pew! Right? Little Neuralizer action. All right. So that's it for this episode of Your Deck Live. Watching on YouTube. Just the stream is to keep going. Don't go anywhere. Your YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and look for the next installment of this double dip, where hopefully I do a little better than this time. It would be hard to do worse. So, hard to do worse.